This game takes place before the invention of cell phones being readily available. Nope, I am not fighting that thing. These enemies are easy to despawn down here. Thought I could get by him. Oh well. The hot spring was still ticking me up. That was kind of funny. Oh, perfect. First try on that room. No spawn. I have no idea what this is. I have never gotten this drop before. I have no idea what I just got. Okay. Dear, dear. No possession. That was annoying last time. I don't know what just happened there. Perfect. Didn't lose too much HP there, so that's good. Both dangerous together. Good, that'll help. As will that. Good, got rid of the Devo guy. Let's not. Five that time, jeez. That probably would have been bearable. Well, ooh. Six that time. Jeez. This I can live with, because I get a back attack. Well, that's just perfect. $73. Maximum HP went up by 14. One round of normal attack should finish this thing off, though. They hit hard, but they don't take much. 70. 8. But HP increase that time. Okay, last my sanctuary. Looking at little HP, but not much. You finally got here. This is your 8th Your Sanctuary location, but it's mine now. Take it from me, if you dare. This part's deceptively easy. Rainbow of colors! Perfect. Let's go Omega. Wear down that shield. On, mash through it and I can save him. And I'm getting lucky with these solidifies. Got him! 84,000 experience. 66. Offense went up by... Jeez. 1 level. And the last My Sanctuary. Dun. 1 tone. Big Peepee had the feeling that he was being watched by himself as a baby. Big Peepee's sound sword recorded the melody of the fire spring. Got the full song. It does something special. Now what happens? Why is everything black and whitish? I playing on a Game Boy all of a sudden? Hey, it's my house. Baby Cujo. They're such a cute little puppy. Big Peepee, hmm? I think Big Peepee is the right name for him. Big Peepee smiled just from hearing his own name. You think he likes his name? Try putting that red cap on him. Haha, it's too big, but it looks good on him. I hope Cujo won't be jealous of the baby. Let's celebrate with some strawberries. This baby will grow up to be a hard worker, just like you. I don't think he needs to be rich or famous, but I want him to be a thoughtful, strong boy. That's odd. The bottle he pointed at seemed to move a little bit. For psychic power displays. What is going on? Big Peepee, you stood on the 8 power spots of the earth. From these, you created Magicant, the realm of your mind. In Magicant, there's beauty, kindness, sorrow, and hatred. Of course, there's an evil and violent side of you. The Sea of Eden sits at the center of those feelings. It takes you to the truth about yourself. This is the realm of Magicant, which your mind created. Why don't you explore your mind? Take your time, Big Peepee. Yeah, this game gets real trippy about now. And it was already pretty trippy to begin with. Big Pee-Pee, maybe you don't want to hear this, but you remind me of myself when I was young. I can't do anything more for you. Good luck, Big Pee-Pee. Come on into Magicant. Little chickie. Chi-chi-chi-chi. Oh, that was a quiet, small town, wasn't it? Big Brother Big Pee-Pee, the Sea of Eden is at the end of Magicant. Other people can't get close to it. It's a strange place. Anything I can do for you? That's useless at this point. I don't need a couple life noodles when I'm in here. Emperor Wine. Lived in your house before you were born. Big P used to be small and weak. Oh, Big Pee-Pee, you're tired from traveling adventure? Yes. But you can stay here forever. I'll make some strawberry for you. Hi, this shop specializes in puddings and pendants. Like to buy some? It's Flowey! Look at the sun. Face the sun and smile. Big Pee-Pee. Did you learn how to tell time when I'm indicating? P. Just a faint memory. You don't usually remember me, but you've heard my song in the back of your mind. Place you can buy magic pudding. Yeah, this is a pretty good pendant. Rabbit's foot. Pendant. Go buy one more Earth pendant. I done some like an overflow thing or something, because I don't think my money went down. Oh. What am I doing? To make a strange walking sound. Zombie! You kicked my butt badly. I won't forget. And I made the area all dark. Oh god, it's a pile of puke! You destroyed my pride. Arg. Good. Town! Hey, it's Magicant! Oh man. Thank you for remembering me. It's me. I'm you when you were younger. Hey, let's play ball. Do you prefer reading comics or playing games? What? You're busy? Dream you have here is a dream within a dream. Your heart knows things you aren't aware of. Well, we're inceptioning it up here, aren't we? Huh? I know the name of the girl you used to like. PSI Caramel! Wah, Big Peepee, let's play. Yeah! Long time no see, Big Peepee. La 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 la. My name's Nico. Let's run and sing and dance. Fresh. Big Peepee, Pokey took my snack. Kya kya. Peace! We haven't played together lately. I'd like you to take your time, because this country will disappear when you wake up. We had fun one snowy day. I melted, but I'm still real in your memory. Oh, this loser. Big Peepee, you're so lucky. I envy you. I have no luck. But, Big Peepee, well, okay. Let's be friends forever, alright? This is Buzz's tombstone. He appeared early in the game and gave up the ghost before he achieved his goal. Flying Man! I am your courage. I'll follow you here in Magicant. My name? Let's say Flying Man. Did I save? I'm gonna go back and save just to be safe. Better safe than sorry, because this part gets a little ridiculous. Move, you stupid pile of puke. Big Peepee, I still feel pain where you wounded me. The Sea of Eden is filled with ultimate intelligence. You can't go there unless you're truly ready. It's a place where you can touch the truth of the universe. Going there may bring sorrow. Bring it on. Loaded dice. Electro swoosh. Perfect. Hit the Franklin badge. Hey, me. I found my cap that you lost. Big Peepee cut the baseball cap. There's a reason I lost the baseball cap. That's too big of an item to leave. Thing do again. Can't be hypnotized and increases my luck. Sends a greeting. Perfect, he missed. Yeah, I tried to juke him, but I failed. Stop dodging! Juke that guy. Stop missing! I'm missing any HP? No. Great. Yeah, let's have to live without that one, because I'm not gonna waste time swapping stuff around for it. Fun fact, if I was playing in the Japanese version, I wouldn't be in my pajamas, I'd be naked with my cap on. Jeez, smashes all around. Ooh, Omega. Nice. Perfect. Way to go, Flying Man. You took out that one guy by yourself. Perfect. I think Flying Man's only got one more hit in him, unfortunately. Juked him. And there's my destination. I am the evil part of your brain. You can't beat me, because you are the one who forced me into being. Does this thing have a shield? Yes, it does. Go, Flying Man! Stop dodging! You're a statue. How are you dodging? Go, Earth Pendant! Hang in there, Flying Man! Got him! And the Flying Man survived! 76. 41, Jesus! Big Peepee heard a familiar voice at the center of the Sea of Eden. Gygus' goal is to destroy you. Listen carefully. Everything in the universe could be destroyed at the hands of Gygus. But he and his followers are also in trouble. The Apple of Enlightenment has foretold that Gygus' attempt will fail. It is because of the existence of a boy named Big Peepee. That's me. Listen. Free your mind and know what you must do. Your destiny has already been decided. You, I. Where should we go? You know, deep within the reaches of your mind. Saturn Valley. Yes. Go to the valley where the Mr. Saturn live. You'll get something new there. Soon, Magicant will be no more. We must be quick. Big Peepee really heard his own voice. Go to Saturn Valley. Go to Saturn Valley now. Build up the power of Giant Step. Speed increased by 5. Vitality increased by 5. Lilliput Steps. Guts. Luck increased by 5. Power of Milky Well. Speed increased by 5. IQ increased by 5. Magnet Hill. Vitality. Luck. Rainy Circle. Guts. IQ. Pink Cloud. Speed. Guts. Mean Hole. Luck. IQ. Fire Spring. Speed. Luck. Instantly, Big Pee-Pee's mind cleared, and he realized that he had possessed great power. At that moment, Big Pee-Pee's psychic powers radically expanded. Gained 200,000 experience. Maximum HP went up by 150. At Rock's maximum PP went up by 350. Teleport Beta. Big PP made all the hidden powers his own. Big PP absorbed the power of the land to his heart, and Magicant was no more. Now you can wake up. Your friends are waiting for you. It is time to get up. The Sound Stone that Big Pee-Pee used to have is now gone. What happened, Big Pee-Pee? You've been unconscious for a long time. You kept saying something. Saturn Valley. What's waiting for us there? Anyway, we need to teleport. Yeah, the one time that small of a circle works. There. Hey, it's Dr. Ann Donuts. Yaha! The Mr. Saddens are incredible folk. And the Apple Kid, he's a most exceptional young man. Very different from other kids. Well, anyway, the prototype phase distorter has been stolen. Someone resembling a pig wearing clothes took Mr. Saturn captive and stole the device. I was in that little cave in the underground. Excellent, excellent. Everything proceeded as planned. Dr. Andonuts and Mr. Saturn and I worked together, and finally completed the phase disorder. The purpose of the device is to enable instantaneous travel through space and time. In this prototype, you can only travel in different points and within the same time period. It is able, however, to search out the location of enemies. Right now, it is indicating the presence of enemies in the lost underworld. Well, let's go! Well, it failed. It doesn't work. One thing is missing. That one material cannot normally be found on the Earth. Material I'm thinking of came from a meteorite that fell when I was much younger. You seen a meteorite anywhere recently? Yes! Eureka! That's it! Even with just pieces of the meteorite, I can synthesize the material Zizanite. I doubt that your mortal enemy, Gygus, or whatever, will allow you to go to one to get the piece of the meteorite. Now, Oned is in his evil hands. You must go, though, so take every possible precaution. The Mr. Saddens have introduced some of our new developments at their shop. Please check them out before you leave. I wonder what Oned is like at this point in time. Which one is the shop again? Okay. I'm not sure what will happen, but I sense big-time trouble ahead for you. I'm going to stay here for a while and help Mr. Saturn. It's important for a man to enjoy doing his duty. I say cross heart. I think new things, different things from now. The reason I'm going here first. Sell some stuff. $1,000. Ooh. Diamond Band. Grab those Earth Pendants. Go to the place with the free... Earth Pendant. That'll be it. I made a little oopsie there. Oh well. There it is. And off to Annette. That backfired on me. It's all dark and dreary. Break the course of violence, don't break the wind of change. Fresh breeze movement. There's no door, just a big open gateway. Let me in. Yeah, there is supposed to be enemies that are spawned in here. I don't know why I'm not seeing any of them. Oh, Big Peepee, you finally showed up. There's plenty of creepy monsters running around Onett now. The townspeople are barricaded in their homes, afraid to go out. I'm fine, but I have a bit scared. Everything will be okay if we just sit here quietly in the dark. Are you hungry? You want to eat some strawberry? Yes. Got to take that back. One more things I want to store. Just taking up space. I never use the things. Boy, dog. Lick. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I told you there was monsters. These things suck to fight, and I am going to avoid them whenever I can. Ghost of Starman. Did I mention these things were scary to fight? Those ghosts of Starman are goddamn dangerous. Well, I think I'm dead. That wouldn't have been so bad if it wasn't a goddamn back attack. What to say if that happened again? Oh, son of a bitch. They are a good experience, though. A pain in the butt to fight. Yes. Meteorite piece. Nope, just all out offense on this guy. One thing that I hate about his special move is sometimes it just doesn't work on things. Perfect. $67. Evil Eye. Don't let the ghost of Starman, that's a problem if you run into him around here. They told me that last time. That's a lot of money. Oh, god damn it. Okay, well, it's not a Starman, so it's fine. Never try. Can I go into their house? Nope. I don't even know what I hit. I hit an enemy. $70. There was supposed to be enemies here. Just got ridiculously lucky with my spawns. Why all of a sudden were you fast? Yeah, I'm not saving them. Yeah, that just happened. Great. When I mentioned the enemies around here were scary, I wasn't kidding. God, that was dumb. Yeah, I have more money than I could ever need in this game. I think this is where the closest guy is. I'll keep one on him. Just stock up on multi-bottle rockets. More multi-bottle rockets. And more. I never even used my bags of Dragonite. Okay. I think I'm actually going to call it a little early today because I don't want to start the next part tonight. Just knowing where I am.